Basketball 30.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm Don Bowles, and it's C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, Basketball 30. We're featuring the Fayetteville Rockets today. If you're just joining us, you missed part of this. Just remember, we're reviewing all the basketball teams around the area, high school basketball teams, that is, and we're looking for a great season and lots of fun. With us for this segment of our broadcast, we have the Fayetteville Lady Rockets, their coach and their seniors, and we've got lots of things to talk to them about. We'll do that right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions and answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
The Fayetteville Boosters are proud to sponsor this coverage of the Fayetteville Rockets. The athletic boosters work hard behind the scenes to encourage their teams to do their best. The Rockets understand this and are dedicated to doing just that. Congratulations, your hard work and drive showed through. Whether basketball, volleyball, baseball, football, or any other sport, the Fayetteville Boosters say good luck, Rockets.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack Basketball
Shot by Osborne, three on the buzzer!
wow, to Shack Baseball,
Wells is going to drive. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown Football,
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
to Shack Volleyball,
Hatton for the kill, it's good.
local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Basketball 30, as promised, it's the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. Joining us, the coach and two senior players, Coach Tori Rummel. Tori, how are you?
Good. Great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Are we ready for basketball?
So ready. It hasn't stopped in my mind. It's kept going, but season's close.
When were you ready to start this season?
About a month after the season ended.
Oh,
I
it
missed
took a month?
Yes. Yeah, it took a month. It took a month.
You ended quicker than you wanted to, right?
We did. We're hoping this year we got a better tournament run than last year. We won a district championship pretty bad. We get to that runner-up stage every single time.
So last year, very successful season in league play. You finished in first place.
Yes.
Only one loss. Talk about the tournament. Why disappointed in that? And talk about being in the Southwest District.
It's hard to use the word disappointed because the girls worked so hard and 100% effort was there, but you get to that point and you want it so bad for them and want it for the community. You want to go to the next level. And I would say the competition that we faced, I would have liked to see us do better, but the competition was great. I mean, Anna is who we ended up playing in that district game, and they're phenomenal. They did a great job. I think it's just, you want so much. You see the girls work so hard, and you just want them to get to that next step. And we won a district championship so bad just because we've been that runner-up, 4 years in a row now. We are either facing Tri-Village, Anna, Rushi. It's all of those teams in the Southwest. I mean, they're tough competition.
Well, and let's talk about that because the Shack is known as a girls' basketball league. It's really powerful. The Shack's really got a great reputation.
Sure.
But there's a group of schools also up in the area you're talking about, up in if people are aware of geography, up north of I-70 and east or west of I-75. They take sports seriously. Was it because they were bigger, faster? What's the difference when you get there that you can't get past that hump?
Yeah, I would say both, bigger, faster, and they had a full bench of players. And where we had 2 seniors last year, they had 7. I think they went 7 deep. Now their junior, she's 6'4". 6'4", guys, is that correct? Yeah, she was 6'4". Big girl, worked the post really well, and they did what they want with us. Their defense, bigger, faster, just up in your face defense. And as much as we tried to prepare the girls for that, when you're in that atmosphere and you're face to face with it, it's hard. It's tough.
Sure.
It's tough.
Well, and no matter how much you're prepared, that's why it goes in levels. Girls basketball in the state of Ohio is really good stuff.
Yeah.
And you're going to have the competition going to be huge. So anyway, let's take a break. We'll be back. We'll talk about this year's team. We'll move on from last year. How about that?
Yeah.
All right?
Sounds
we'll be
good.
back right after this here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Basketball 30 with the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. Coach Rommel, we talked about last year. Let's talk about the difference in your team this year. Tell us about this team.
Well, last year we lost 2 seniors who were a big part of our program. Riley Kleemeyer, she went on to play at Wilmington College, and Lily Kaufman. While Lily didn't put up a lot of points for us, she was the value of her leadership it didn't go unnoticed for us, for sure. I mean, she was there at every practice, constantly encouraging the girls, very positive. And then Riley, I mean, we've all seen her rebounding stats and what she can do on the court. Bringing back the juniors and seniors, they've had all the experience in the world that we could ask for, both in the shack and tournament play. So I think while we will miss the seniors from last year, I think we're going to be able to step right in and do what we need to do again this year.
Well, and you've had the addition of some young players as well, right?
Yes, for sure. Some of those sophomores got a lot of JV play last year, and it's just going to better them, be ready for what we've got this season and step into that. We've got a few freshmen who have played year round and love the sport of basketball, so they're ready to step in as needed too.
Right. Well, join us as your seniors, Lily Collier and Scarlett Crawford. Lily, basketball, are you gonna just run the table this year?
Oh yeah.
And you don't mind the other teams knowing you think that, right?
I guess not.
How much better is your team this year?
I think we have a lot of chemistry, so I think that will help us a lot this year. And I think we're also very hard workers, so I think all of us working together, we're going to have a really talented group of girls.
Well, when you talk about team chemistry, better than last year?
I wouldn't say better, but I think since we've been playing together for longer, it builds the chemistry, so it makes it easier for us to like read each other and know how we play.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. And Scarlett, when we talk about team chemistry, part of that senior leadership, we always hear about that. Does that bother you, being considered, you have to have the responsibility of being a team leader?
No, it doesn't bother me. I think that me and Lily both have taken on the role pretty well, especially over the summer. And I think it's easier when you, like she said, we have such good chemistry with these girls, and we have respect for them, and they have respect for us. It's easy to be able to take on that role and be a leader and help the team accomplish things.
Is that something you have to do consciously, or can you just do that? You have a group of girls, you can just automatically, hey, do what I do. Which way is it?
I think it comes pretty naturally. I think we all are a bit, even the younger girls are leaders to each other. Like we naturally just want to be supportive and helpful. So it kind of is just natural to be able to, hey, I need you to do this, and, be respectful about it.
Basketball-wise, Lily, what'd you do this summer?
We did a lot of like shootouts in, I think, June? Mm-hmm. Yeah, June. We did a lot of shootouts, and we had a lot of competition at different levels. I think we did great, honestly, against all of the teams. We kept running with them, and just, I think we did a really good job.
You involved in AAU?
I'm not.
Okay.
I do mostly just school basketball.
Do what, please?
Just school basketball.
What about you, Scarlett?
I'm involved in AAU.
Okay. Well, for the folks that aren't familiar with AAU, we often talk about AAU. Let's talk about that. Tell everybody what that entails. You finish tournament, and what do you do the next weekend?
Straight back into basketball.
See, obviously, I already knew where you were going with this. It doesn't stop, does it?
No, it's a lot, but it's really rewarding. You learn a lot, and you get to play with other girls from other schools, bigger schools that are learning different things. It's a really good learning experience, and the travel is amazing, and you get to play against competition. Girls that are going. If you go to the Run for the Roses, you're going to be playing against girls who are future WNBA players. It's really, really good. It's really rewarding.
Tell us about your team. Give us some specifics, an idea of what a girl from Fayetteville, Ohio, what kind of team she plays on AAU. What kind of team is it?
Well, I play with several girls that go to Division I schools, so I have a lot more height. It's a little different because we have some bigger girls, some more,
What schools do they attend?
I have some girls from West Claremont, some girls from Goshen. I think some of the younger girls, there's a girl from Roger Bacon. A lot. There's a lot for me to remember, but there's a lot. Yeah.
What kind of places did you play? Where? Where'd you travel to this year?
We traveled to Louisville, Kentucky, and we played in the Run for the Roses. That was a huge tournament. Played girls from all over. We played. We were in the same pool as a team from Australia, so that was really cool. So we played all sorts of teams, all states.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good stuff. Let's take another break. We'll come back and talk more basketball about Fayetteville after this. Here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
The Fayetteville Boosters are proud to sponsor this coverage of the Fayetteville Rockets. The athletic boosters work hard behind the scenes to encourage their teams to do their best. The Rockets understand this and are dedicated to doing just that. Congratulations, your hard work and drive showed through. Whether basketball, volleyball, baseball, football, or any other sport, the Fayetteville Boosters say good luck, Rockets.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103, weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Joining us again, it's the young ladies and their coach. Well, they're all three young ladies. Young ladies from Fayetteville, the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. Coach Tori Rommel. Coach, the fact that your kids do take it upon themselves, the responsibility of playing outside of regular season, that's what builds the program, isn't it?
Yes, I said it all summer. Extremely blessed to the fact that out of the 14 girls in the program, 10 of them were playing some sort of select basketball. Either they were playing in a league or they were playing on actual travel teams. So you don't hear of that very often out of 14 kids. And while Lily says she doesn't play on a team, that is true, but her dad coaches a select team and she's in the gym when they're in the gym. So she's still getting reps in. So,
Sure.
I mean, really 11 out of 14 are doing some sort of off-season work, and that's them doing that. That's not me encouraging it. That's them choosing to put the time in.
Well, one thing I always kind of judge, it's kind of generic and not scientific, but we call them gym rats. And how many gym rats are on the team? And folks, again, that's the player that's just in the gym all the time. Every time you turn around, they're there shooting. It doesn't matter what's going on.
Yeah, we've got a few of those. However, you know, being from such a small school, out of, again, the 14 girls in the program, 13 of them play a fall sport. They're either playing volleyball or soccer. So, yes, we're getting in the gym. We're getting reps up. They're doing their due diligence to continue their craft, but they also do a lot of other things too. So,
well, and to that point, Lily, how much does this affect social life? How much does this affect what you're doing in your schoolwork? You know, dedication to sports. It has to have an effect on the rest of your life, right?
Mm-hmm. So I really just, it's just like, that's what I do. I do sports. Like, that's what I've always been doing.
That is your social life, isn't it, Lily?
So all my friends that I have are pretty much from either school or sports, and that's what I'm doing. So it really doesn't affect me too much. Like, maybe homework and stuff, that's a little different. I have to stay up late, like, get it done, but it doesn't affect me that much.
Sure. Well, Scarlett, since you're the one that has all the boyfriends and all the social life, how do you work that in with this team that travels all over the place and playing on Fayetteville's team and all those? How do you work that in?
It's a lot, and it isn't even just sports. Me and Lily both are involved in a ton of activities, sports, all the things. So it is it's a tight packed schedule, and like she said, a lot of late nights. But we managed to make it happen.
Can either one of you, can you imagine Fayetteville without your extra, not just sports, but all the extracurricular activities and all that?
No.
No.
That's just how it is at Fayetteville.
Sure.
Everybody does like almost everything.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in one thing, you're usually in another club or just doing something to stay active. And
best memory so far from basketball?
probably Cedarville. is one of the best memories, like, that isn't, like, accomplishing something. Like, another really good memory was, I think, last year making it to districts was a good memory as well.
All right. Scarlett, when we talk about best memories, what about best memories off the court with the team? On the bus, I don't know, practice, what's your best memories? What will you always remember and miss?
Well, like Lily said, Cedarville is always a great time. We usually go to Young's Dairy and we get ice cream, and it's a really good time. And also just off the court, we do a lot of team bonding. We'll go to Lily's house. We went last time, and we'll have a little gift exchange, and we do a lot of stuff with each other, and we have really good relationship.
Now, are your plans? You plan to go on and play later, or is this going to be the end of your career when you get out of high school?
For me, it probably will be the end of basketball. I look to maybe go collegiately and play soccer, but for basketball, I think it might be the end.
Yeah. What about you, Scarlett?
It'll also be the end of my career, which is sad, but I still plan on, playing maybe some minor stuff here and there, but I don't think I will be.
Sure. Well, Coach, how much does the way the kids are tugged so many different directions, how much does that affect the basketball team?
I think the girls are great with time management, and I think also with us being such a tight-knit group, I work well with the teachers work well with us. They know our schedule. I make sure to have communication wide open with them, and they've got something going on. They make sure that I know about it, and I try to be cognizant of that. I want the girls to have all the experiences they possibly can. So I don't try to hold them to, practice. You have to show up to practice. We have to be there. We have to be ready to go. But if there's something going on, we can manipulate schedules a little bit to make that happen for them. They're student athletes, but they're students first. And, this is their high school memories that we have to kind of focus on as well.
Well, and I think it's worth noting, not just at Fayetteville, but especially in the Shack, all the teams. When you go to a basketball game, it always fascinates me because the best kids in the school are not necessarily in the classroom or whatever. They are that, but they're the ones out there on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Without question. They're students, they're athletes, they're student athletes. And successful. The most successful kids are out there. Hardest question I'm going to ask you today, Lily.
Okay.
But it sounds like you guys will have it easy. Your record, predict your record for the Shack.
So I think in Shack, we should go undefeated. I think we're a really talented group of girls and we work really hard. So I think we can accomplish that. Okay.
Scarlett, you get to tell me how many regular season, and I'm going to up this on you a little bit because the expectation's a little hard for Fayetteville. Number one, what's your overall record going to be? And number two, will you actually win that district championship this year?
Well, I think it will be 22-0. So we're aiming high, and I think that we're capable of it. And what was your second question?
And will you win that district championship and go on?
Yes, I think that we will. I think we've gotten there the past 3 years, and I think that this year is our year.
All right. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. We'll finish things up after this. You're on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
The Fayetteville Boosters are proud to sponsor this coverage of the Fayetteville Rockets. The athletic boosters work hard behind the scenes to encourage their teams to do their best. The Rockets understand this and are dedicated to doing just that. Congratulations, your hard work and drive showed through. Whether basketball, volleyball, baseball, football, or any other sport, the Fayetteville Boosters say good luck, Rockets.
Before the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side. Goes the length of the floor for a layup. Up with tied. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back three at the buzzer. It's good!
Before basketball comes to the Shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30.
It's Basketball 30.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and, of course, C103. Now, if you'd like to, maybe you joined us late, maybe you'd like to watch one of the other segments and it doesn't work for you for a time, you can go to our Facebook page, you can go to our YouTube channel, and you can go, of course, to our website, and you can check it out. You can play it back as many times as you want, anytime, any place. And if you'd like to listen to it again, of course, we have an app for C103, and it'll be archived there. So it'll be archived for a long time. Tell everybody about it, share it, and go back and watch. Now, when we get down to this, we're down to the point where we're this is our last segment where we'll be talking about you. Lily, tell me what's the key to having the success that you have for this year? Well, you guys are really confident. You guys are talking about how well you're going to do in your season. What's the key to that?
I think it's really just executing what we do in practice. Like, if we work on something in practice and we don't implement it into the game, I feel like we always flub up and usually the game doesn't go as well. So I think if we just execute in practice and execute in the game, and I think that's how we're going to get success, pretty much.
All right, Scarlett. Just on the off chance that you might lose a game this year, off chance, who would it be?
In the Shack?
Yes.
Well, I know last year we were expecting an undefeated season, and we did take a loss to White Oak. And I do think that was a necessary loss because I think we needed that. We needed to be humbled a bit. Yeah, we needed to be humbled.
Yes, we did a great job.
Well, I have to tell you, though, Scarlett, I was at that game, and I don't think you were very humble. No, I'm only teasing.
It took us a minute to get humble. I will agree with that.
A lot of energy, a lot of going on there.
But if we were going to take a loss, I do think that North Adams has always had obviously a fantastic program, fantastic coaching. I think I know they have some up and coming talent, and I think that they're going to give us a tough game. So I think if we would lose the game, it could potentially be to them.
Lily, the game you look forward to, the one, oh wow, I want to play this game. Which one?
I look forward to all of them, but we always have a good game against North Adams. I feel like that's usually the game that we're like, hey, we're ready for this, like, let's go. So that's probably what I'd say.
They also bring a big crowd. That makes a difference, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They do.
A lot of
they do. They have a lot. They have a good following. Got great fans.
Coach, your young ladies are very confident. What do you think about that?
I'll read off of their energy. I love the confidence. I encourage the confidence. And like they said, last year it was a little bit humbling, and hopefully because it is the same group of girls, they remember that feeling. They don't want to feel it again, and they'll do what's needed to not ever feel that feeling again.
Well, I think it would be probably pretty safe to say you might have a bit of a target on your back this year.
Sure.
And how do you talk to the team about that? Because that's probably a big part of your success is being able to withstand that. They're going to bring their best game for you.
Yeah, we're always going to see everybody's best, and I encourage them to not look at it as a negative thing, but look at it as a challenge. That's you're seen as the one to beat, and it's not a negative thing by any means. It's complimentary, and we just have to do our due diligence to go out and prove that. And I don't think we even really need to talk about it. The girls know where we stand. They know what we're facing night in, night out. And, we get them prepared as possible. Every team is different and prepared differently for each team. And they know what they've got to do. It's not something we really have to talk about too much. They understand. They get it. They get it.
That's a good way to end our visit. Thank you so much, Scarlett, Lily, and Coach Rummel. Folks, let me ask you a favor. They'll tell you. We'd love for you to listen to us on C103. We'd love you to listen to us on 995 The Edge. We'd love to have you listen and watch on Good Guys. But even better yet, go watch them play basketball. Fun to watch them play. It's much better in person. Go watch them. Then go home and watch it on Good Guys. You can do that. But, ladies, thank you for coming. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Folks, it's been the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. Once again, I'm Don Bowles, and you have been listening and watching C103 and Good Guys Radio TV presented by CMT Components.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
The Fayetteville Boosters are proud to sponsor this coverage of the Fayetteville Rockets. The athletic boosters work hard behind the scenes to encourage their teams to do their best. The Rockets understand this and are dedicated to doing just that. Congratulations, your hard work and drive showed through. Whether basketball, volleyball, baseball, football, or any other sport, the Fayetteville Boosters say good luck, Rockets.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
Wow. To Shack baseball.
Wells is going to drive. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown football.
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
To Shack volleyball.
Hatton for the kill. It's good.
Local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. It's Basketball 30 this morning. We just talked to the girls from the Fayetteville Rockets, the Fayetteville Lady Rockets, Coach Tori Rummel and her players. Well, now we're going to switch gears just a little bit. With me is Coach Joe B. Stewart and his 3 seniors. We're going to talk about boys basketball. The Fayetteville Rockets, a fun team to watch. We're going to watch them We're going to talk to them a little bit about what's coming up, what they thought about last year, and lots of other things. Here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Don Bowles. Joining me, Coach Joe B. Stewart with the Fayetteville Rockets. The Rockets ended up last year 9-4 in second place in the league. Joe B. was a new coach at Fayetteville. Coach, how was the settling down period at last year? You've coached several years now. Before that,
several years.
Yeah, several years. How was the? I guess how did it work the transition into a different team?
Well, bottom line, I had my JV basketball coach from back when was forever telling me, Bob Patton from Hillsboro. Bob always said, you've got to coach in Southern Hills League. He said, before you're done, you need to coach in Southern Hills League. Small towns, big hearts, and that's exactly what I found. And fact of the matter is, the basketball is very, very good. It's not the Southern Hills Conference that I grew up with. Everybody with a new facility, everybody with all the bells and whistles that, frankly, you need to put a good program together. And now everybody is, and really sound.
Well, one thing that I will mention to the fans that are watching out there, everybody watching, because we talk to you about come to the games. You need to watch. You need to do this. You need to do that. The support in the Shack is much better. A lot of people aren't aware. You go to Cincinnati, there may be 2 men and a dog watching the game. But here it's kind of neat to walk in the gyms and they're full houses, right?
Years ago, during my Chillicothe time, I was watching Upper Arlington and Hilliard play for a championship, as a matter of fact, and there weren't 300 people there,
right.
And suburbs, and it's just something on the radar screen. But and especially, I'll say especially at Fayetteville and several others in our conference, the school is the community. It's the lone place where everybody gets to come together and have a common cause, and because of that, the atmospheres are really, really fantastic.
Well, let's get a little more specific. Let's talk a little bit about the team you inherited last year, a team that had a lot of success. DJ McCummins before you had done a good job, but a very different coaching style you brought in. And what was that like bringing to the floor?
I think I used the word seamless in this room, as a matter of fact. But no, I'll tell you what, good people doing things right make success just a matter of time, and that's who the Fayetteville kids have been raised to be.
Right.
It was, I thought it went quite well, and really enjoyed it. And I think our guys, their response, I thought, was going to be, we would see come summertime.
Right.
And we had fantastic summers. I know these guys are going to talk about that. We had a high number. Each and every time I put a key in the door since I've been there, this core of guys have been there and made a lot of progress this summer on the heels of now, knowing what's expected,
sure.
Defensively, offensively, but more than that, as a teammate, as a potential friend.
Sure.
And all those things are key, and all those things I think are really in place now.
Well, you fortunately or unfortunately had only one senior last year, but he was a key component to your ball club, Alex Bradshaw, and he made it a little easier last year for you, didn't he?
Well, they help. No one wins without talent, and Alex was a talent, but beyond that, he was also a leader in our locker room. He had a positive voice, and grew in that regard as a leader as well, and leading scorer, leading rebounder, our best defender, and like I said, positive voice in the locker room. And I talked to you this summer, and you said, well, you only lost Alex. And I said, well, no, we lost 4 people. We lost our leading scorer, rebounder, what we just said. But also in that regard, the casualty of the summer was Camden Polston. He was somebody that we believe is going to come in and put points on the board for us, and he's a physical presence, and really, frankly, destroyed his knee in the summer league, and it's it's just a painful thing. It's a punch in the gut for us, but by the same token, he's moved on and he'll be fine ultimately, and but we're going to miss those guys.
Sure. Well, and that's one of them when you talk about the knee injury.
Yeah.
If it's bad enough, that's one of those you're talking about a year at least.
And that was the prognosis. And, the best estimates of when he could be back brought it back about tournament time. So, it's just a heck of a break. Sure. It's an awful break.
Well, let's transition. We're going to move and we're going to talk to the seniors. We're going to talk more Fayetteville basketball and the Southern Hills Athletic Conference right after this here on C103 at Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
The Fayetteville Boosters are proud to sponsor this coverage of the Fayetteville Rockets. The athletic boosters work hard behind the scenes to encourage their teams to do their best. The Rockets understand this and are dedicated to doing just that. Congratulations, your hard work and drive showed through. Whether basketball, volleyball, baseball, football, or any other sport, the Fayetteville Boosters say good luck, Rockets.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag item. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. We're joined by the seniors from the Fayetteville Rockets. Joining us, Keegan Craycraft, easy for me to say, Jackson South, and Brody Feldhaus. Keegan, you ready for basketball?
Of course. It's always something to look forward to.
Why do you look forward to it?
I mean, it's just something I've done since I was a little kid, so it's good to, it's last year. You finish out with my friends.
Yeah. When did you start organized basketball?
Probably around age 6.
Age 6. And is it your favorite sport?
It's hard to pick. I feel like I go back and forth between soccer and basketball, depending on which one I'm playing at the time.
Right. Have you played both of them all the way back to 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if nothing else, it keeps you in shape, right?
Oh, yeah.
Soccer. Are you going to miss it?
Definitely going to miss it.
What are you going to miss about it?
Everything, being there for practices, bus rides, winning, well, even losing,
Well, and it's interesting you mentioned bus rides and practice and all that. Sometimes I think we forget when we see you out on the floor or on the field, what you do 2 games a week, an hour and a half, and I don't know how many hours you put in otherwise, but it's just a small part. The games are just a small part, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they definitely are. You know, practice comes down for those games. So
now, did you have a pretty good soccer team?
Yeah, we did. We did really good this year. It was probably a pretty historical season in my opinion.
What was the key to that? Why did you guys do so well?
Well, we definitely did have a lot of seniors, so we had a lot of experience on our team. But all our seniors really do work really well together, and we've just always been we knew what we wanted. It was a goal ever since our freshman year. So,
Jackson, all three of you started together playing basketball?
Yeah, I think we did. And, eventually throughout elementary, we had to switch. So there was two teams because there was too many basketball players. So they ended up playing on the same team, and I was on another one. But we reunited in about 7th grade.
Yeah.
7th grade, and then playing ever since together.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. I find out, again, folks, how the system works, so to speak. You guys started out, you already mentioned, started out with two teams. What would there be, 24, 25, maybe even 30 kids, right? Yeah. And here you are up as seniors. There's only 3 of you left. What happened to the other guys?
Well, a lot of them, I guess they just didn't like it anymore. They wouldn't get the playing time that they wanted, or they thought that they deserved more and didn't get it.
Sure.
I don't know.
Well, and what made you stick it out? What do you think that, how'd you stick it out to your senior year?
It's my favorite sport by far. I used to play, soccer, football, but I stopped doing all of them, focus on basketball.
Sure. Brody, you're a pretty good sized guy.
Yeah.
How much you agree, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Coach is smiling when I bring that up, by the way. Basketball coaches like big guys.
Yep.
You'll be one of the biggest guys in the league. Does that influence why you play basketball?
Not really. No, I mean, there's a bunch of things that influence like why I play, but being big is definitely helps out. So.
Now, are you trying to tell me that if you were 5'8", you'd still be playing?
If I was 5'8", I'd look a little different, but probably not. No, I wouldn't be as good, I don't think so.
Sure. Coach, what do you think of these seniors? Tell me about the class.
Well, you go to, first of all, how coachable they are. I think we have a program, we have a system that guys, if you bring your heart to it, you're going to get better. But these guys are, I've done this a long time. These guys are above and beyond. There's, I talk about putting a key in a lock and just knowing that, we're going to have a big core there. But you're looking at 3 guys basically that through thick and thin. When you play a Wednesday night summer league in Cincinnati, and then the next morning little kids camp at 9:00. For these guys to be there, it indicates that it's about more than just chasing the ball, and it's more than ego. Well, these guys have a chance to make a difference in our community, and they've done that.
Well, I'm assuming the kids, and probably the community too, but the rest of Shaq, how many years have you been coaching now, varsity?
Oh, gosh. Okay, this will be my 34th team.
Only 34 teams?
Yeah, this has been my 34th team.
Now, have you finally found one you can stay with?
Well, the fact is, the green has really grown on me.
Okay.
Mr. Collier said you're going to like it, and I have. This is I grew up in a small community. This is a small community, and it took me about 3 hours to feel at home.
Right.
And I think it's worked.
There you go. Well, and there's a guy by the name of Tom Jutzy, for all the Brown County fans, that's now head coach at Western Brown. He's been around a couple of years as well, to say the least. So it's good to have some experience in the league. We'll take another break. We'll be back. We'll especially talk more with the seniors. But first this, here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
We come back once again, happy to have the Fayetteville Rockets with us. We hope you've enjoyed our series of shows with all the local high school basketball teams. We've certainly enjoyed presenting them to you. We want you to remind you, if you're just joining us, or maybe you've got some friends that you, or relatives that you think might enjoy watching this, don't forget you can go back and watch this or listen to it at any time. You can go to our Facebook page, you can go to our YouTube channel, or go to Good Guys Radio TV. It's all free, and we'd love to have you do that. Go back and watch it 58 times. We don't care. You can watch it any place, anytime on your favorite smart device, and enjoy it, and let the kids know how much you enjoy watching and hearing them. Not only on here, but you probably know we'll do a lot of the Fayetteville basketball games, so make sure you stay tuned for our schedule on that. Keegan, describe for me a Joe B. Stewart practice. He even flinched on that one.
Well, we usually start off stretching, so got to get loose, and then we do a lot of shooting, a lot of drills, fundamentals, dribbling, shooting, and then we'll usually play for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes to get.
Okay. All right, let's talk about your shooting drills. What kind of shooting drills do you do?
Right at the elbows, 2 lines.
Right.
You make 5 middies, and you make 5 threes, and then you pump fake and dribble to either your right or your left, depending on your spot, and you pull up.
How important is it for you to make those shots?
I don't think it's important on how you make it, but I think as many shots as you can get in, and that's what matters,
Well, Jackson, everybody I've been around always said shooting was all about rhythm. And what I'm hearing on the drills, does that help you? Do you agree with me? First of all, do you have to get in a rhythm to make shots?
Oh, for sure. You can't not have a rhythm and be a great shooter. You look at all the best ones; they all have a rhythm that once they get into, it's hard to get them out of it.
Now, do you think these drills help you with that?
Yeah, I think they've definitely helped me with my shooting ability. These past 2 years, I've become a lot better shooter.
Right. Brody, when we talk about the kind of practice we have, does the practice, can you see where Coach is going with this? Can you see why you're doing what you do?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to go game speed and work on, like, everything that you do. So I see how it helps us out a ton with how we rotate the ball and shoot it a lot. I mean, we get a lot of shots during the game, so this definitely works on it for us.
Your favorite part of practice?
Probably the stretching. Probably the stretching.
Does that give you time for a nap?
Nah, lets us talk, honestly. Like, during the scrimmages and stuff, we're kind of locked in and just don't really get to communicate, so I get to talk with, like, my guys before and stretch out, so I enjoy that.
Coach, is the coach pretty reactionary if you talk during, when you're not supposed to? Does he handle that well or no?
I mean, there are times where you're not supposed to talk, especially when he's talking, so it's like a respect thing. So, I mean, yeah, there are definitely times when you're supposed to.
Sure.
So,
Keegan, you're playing Fairfield. It's a 2-point ball game. You've been leading by 6, now you're down by 2. Coach calls timeout. How friendly is that timeout?
I think it's a pretty friendly timeout, but I think he's going to get to his point, He's going to tell you what we need to execute and, like what we're going to do. So,
well, and again, when we talk about fans, when that timeout's coming, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can feel it, can't you?
Yeah.
Now, does that incentivize you, or does that say, "Oh no, come on, guys"?
I think it's like an adrenaline thing, Like
Sure.
you gotta be ready for the moment, You gotta execute.
All right, Jackson. Let's talk about last year. Your favorite game last year. Where do you think Fayetteville looked its best?
Ooh, I don't know about where Fayetteville looked our best, but I can tell you my favorite game was Fairfield last year when we played them at home or away.
Okay, why is that?
We had a spectacular comeback in the second half. You could really feel the energy start to shift whenever that happened.
Yeah, and my memory says you had a pretty good game that night too, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a pretty good game, I would say.
Yeah. Brody, you're a big guy. You play inside, you play outside. Where would you like to play? What 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What would you like to be?
5 for sure. Yeah, definitely 5. I mean,
the other guys are smiling. Now I see Jackson over Keegan shaking his head. Keegan, what are you thinking? What position do you think Brody would like to play?
I think he wants to play a point guard.
Stop.
Yeah,
oh, really?
Stop it.
He would love to if he could.
He thinks he's a point guard all the time.
Now, point guard, Jackson with the other guys in the league, I mean, dribbling the ball up here at his waist would be a little tough with the other guys, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I think he would make it work some way or another. But he still tries to, but he normally doesn't get the chance.
What do you think, Keegan? You think he'd be a great point guard or no?
No.
Bro.
Come on. No, he would be a great point guard.
Come on.
What do you think, Coach? I see you sitting there just kind of about half smiling. That versatility's not bad, but sometimes, challenging.
Well, at times you need to be a point guard. Everybody on the floor needs to have that availability. Okay,
Right,
a rebound in traffic. Now all of a sudden you don't have to dribble it far, but you might have to escape. But use term big guy a lot with Brody, but he's a basketball player.
Okay,
He's a basketball player. He's got touch from the outside. He's got moves on the inside. He's hard to guard, and he's a willing listener. And it's all these guys you fit into that category.
Sure.
It's why we expect to do well because they've paid a price to be good.
Sure.
And you talk to these guys about shooting, and the thing that I think our guys get that maybe others don't is repetition is not punishment.
Right.
The repetition that they've done, game shots at game speed in the last 2 years. I mean, I don't know that you could count the number of times that Jack has shot that shot that that he hits in a game situation.
Sure.
He's just done it and done it and done it. And again, our guys coachable, hardworking, and like their parents.
Right. Brody, I asked Jackson about a favorite game. Let's talk bad news. Least favorite game last year.
Probably the White Oak game at their place.
Why?
Came down to the last second shot. Actually, no, not really. It was the whole game. The whole game we did not play to our ability, and we paid the price not playing who we are and giving them the chance. So
bad bus ride, just didn't feel good, just couldn't get it. What?
Probably just starts with one person. Just a fall down of like dominoes, man.
Sure.
It's just like one person's not locked in, it affects everyone. So
well, and it does that too, doesn't it? All you got to do is miss one shot you needed, or that untimely turnover. Whole game can change, can't it?
Yep, that's exactly what I mean.
All right. Speaking of the whole game changing, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. We're going to wrap things up. We could sit here and talk all day, basketball, but we'll be back with the Fayetteville Rockets right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
The Fayetteville Boosters are proud to sponsor this coverage of the Fayetteville Rockets. The athletic boosters work hard behind the scenes to encourage their teams to do their best. The Rockets understand this and are dedicated to doing just that. Congratulations, your hard work and drive showed through. Whether basketball, volleyball, baseball, football, or any other sport, the Fayetteville Boosters say good luck, Rockets.
Before the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side, goes the length of the floor for a layup, up with tied. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back three at the buzzer, it's good!
Before basketball comes to the Shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30.
It's Basketball 30.
Welcome back again. And once again, remember, you can join us at goodguysradiotv.com, our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and watch this program and all of our other basketball games and everything. Whenever you want to, all for free. Please make sure you do this. With us, the Fayetteville Rockets, and we're going to wrap things up a little bit as we go here. Brody, what's the game you're looking forward to this year?
I'm looking for a get-back game against Fairfield.
And because of what we talked about?
Yeah.
You finished in second place versus first place. They were your stopper, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
You guys, does the team have it in them to do that this
year?
For
sure.
All right. Jackson, is that going to be your most challenging game, or who do you think is going to be the most challenging opponent this year?
Most challenging, I would say definitely Fairfield or North Adams. I feel like they're always good teams, but we have what it takes to get it done.
Keegan, they mentioned Fairfield and North Adams. Do you agree with that as being the challenging teams?
I agree, but I think Williamsburg will also be pretty tough. They're really big, so
yeah.
But I think we can handle that.
Well, you guys, for Southern Hills Athletic Conference team, we're talking small schools. You guys are pretty big, got some pretty good size. Are you going to be able to use that to your advantage this year to win ball games?
I believe so. I believe we can find our mismatch when we need to.
Okay. Give me an idea. What do you think? What's your league record going to be? 13 games. What's your league record going to be?
13-0.
There you go. All right. Whatever. All right. Brody or Jackson, which one of you want to tell me how many wins you're going to in the season?
You got it.
22.
22. All right. Not bad. What are you looking forward to this year, Jackson?
Looking forward to the Brown County Holiday Tournament. I feel like those are some of the most fun games because of the atmosphere.
Sure.
And I think those are always fun.
What about you, Brody?
Yeah, definitely the holiday tournament. I mean, Fayetteville's never won it, so we got to be the first, and this is definitely the year to do it.
All right, Keegan, you think you got the team this year? Tell me just a little bit briefly. We don't have a lot of time. Briefly about the rest of the team. What makes the rest of the team get you there? Because three of you can't get it done, can you?
No, we can't. But we've got a pretty good rotation. I feel like we've got people we can trust off the bench if one of us needs to come out for a break or anything. But we've got Charlie. He's a very solid scorer. We can trust him with the ball at all times, I feel like. And I feel like you can trust any of us with the ball. And also the twins. They're very good with the ball. They're really fundamental. I think we're all really trustworthy, and we trust each other a lot.
Yeah.
So
all right,
good work.
Okay, Coach. I guess last thoughts on this year's team. Tell because nobody's seen this year's, and we talk about only losing one senior, but that's not what it's about. All these kids have grown. Brody's grown 3 inches or whatever it is. Jackson's 10 times better shooter. Things change over the summer, don't they?
Well, yes, athletically they do, and also, I still coach not just out of a love of the game, but love of the process. When I see these guys, when I hang with these guys, it's what they accomplish to me is secondary to what they become.
Right.
Someday, we're sitting here with leaders, we're sitting here with workers, future husbands, future dads, and hopefully lifetime friends. And
right.
I think when that's in order, the basketball takes care of itself. But these guys, when you pay your $7 to watch Fayetteville, you're watching a group of guys that has come together with one heart, and there's always an athletic ceiling, but the fact is their togetherness is something that frankly it's going to win out for us. And to mention to these guys that, hey, maybe there's a game you're going to lose along the way. The fact that they won't yield to that thought, that's the most impressive thing that I think came out of here. This isn't braggadocio. This is, we've worked for it. We've earned it. We just need to make that happen.
You like your chances this year?
I like our chances. I like our chances. I like our group, and it's bigger than an individual. It's not about going to college. It's in this moment. What can we do to help each other have a good experience and feel good at 10 o'clock? And it's a good group.
All right, Brody, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Jackson, Keegan, Coach, We loved having you.
Always good to be here.
All right, folks, we hope
nice green tie. We appreciate that.
My pleasure. Folks, we hope you've enjoyed Basketball 30 this morning. Coach Tori Rummel and her young ladies, and of course the seniors here as well for the Fayetteville Rockets. Again, check us out. We've got a lot of basketball coming up. You'll get to see these kids play in the previews. Come out and watch that. But once again, we've appreciated having you and look forward to seeing you again. It's been Basketball 30 here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at goodguysradiotv.com.